Welcome back to Chukitable Media. I want you to meet Captain Oluranti, the value jet female pilot who tangled with King of Fuji music, K1 the Ultimate. But before I go on, I want to acknowledge somebody that commented on my post and I titled Wasiu Ayide's apology and what lies ahead on the matter at Kate Logan dash Q6E. He wrote, he said, you should have done the video in Pidgin English or your local dialect. English is not for everyone. And I say thank you to you, Kate Logan, for your comments. And your instruction is taken. Thank you so much. Quite encouraging. Let's go ahead and talk about Oluranti. Oluranti, fondly called Rantilicious by friends and colleagues, is the daughter of Nigerian politician Senator Felix Kola Ogunwale, who was the senator representing Osun Central between 2003 and 2007, a pilot of over 10 years. Captain Oluranti joined ValueJet a few years ago after flying with Arik here for many years. She became a full captain in September 2021, many years after flying as a first officer. She was decorated by the management of Arikia led by Chief Executive Officer Captain Roy Ilegbodu, Director of Flight Operation Captain Adetokunbo Adekunbi, and Chief Pilots now NCAA boss Captain Chris Najomo. Oluranti is married to a fellow pilot, Isaac OGOYI Jr., who, like herself, used to fly with Harik here before moving to Rwanda here and later Uganda Airlines, where he currently works. That's just a brief story or the brief news I know about Oluranti. Oluranti, explain what happened in this little piece I'm going to give to you. The suspended pilot of ValueJet Airline, Oluranti OGOYI, has explained in details what transpired between her and Fuji musician King Wasiu Ayinde Marshal, also known as K1 the Ultimate. The pilot was suspended with her co-pilot, Flight Officer Ivan Oloba, by Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority for violating safety rules. The NCAA also has blacklisted K1 from flying in Nigeria for 6 months. Captain OGOYI recounts her experience with K1. She wrote, during boarding, which commenced as scheduled at 8:10 a.m., Kwam approached the aircraft at about 8:15 to 8:20 carrying a gold flask of unknown content. Ground staff requested, as per standard procedure, to verify the content of the flask, but he vehemently refused. He was seen drinking from the flask. The ground staff suspected that it contains alcohol, a substance prohibited on board aircraft in Nigeria. Instead, he responded with comments such as, "Do you know who I am? You have no right to tell me to open my flask." As he reached the foot of the aircraft, security personnel reiterated that he could not board without complying with the inspection. It became confrontational, causing a disruption. To manage the situation and prevent further delay, I exited the cockpit and approached Mr. Ayinde to engage him amicably. Without warning, he opened the flask and poured its content on me, the security personnel, and some nearby passengers. Following this assault, airport security intervened and other passengers were allowed to continue boarding. The head of security advised that Mr. Ayinde should not be permitted to travel on the flight due to his behavior. I agree, prioritizing the safety of my passenger and crew. After shutting the aircraft door, I observed that Mr. Ayinde was still near the aircraft, obstructing movements. I made a public announcement to inform passengers of the delay, while the security personnel worked to remove him from the area. Once he was removed out of sight, I commenced taxiing and departed for Lagos approximately 8:50. The incident caused significant delay, disruption, and posed safety risk to passenger, crew, and the operationer of the flight. This is the piece about Mrs. Oluranti OGOYI and her partner, the pilot, that was suspended together with her, and our account of what happened on that day. She hasn't spoken to the media, but this is exactly what I found online that I think I should share with you. So, you're now here to be the judge. Please put your comment in the comment section. Like and share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for listening and watching. See you next time. Bye bye for now.